Second on the right. First on the right. Third on the right. Nail the machine gun. Second on the left. First on the left.
On September 4th, 1944, I sailed for England. While there at a training center, I received infantry and hand-to-hand combat training. In 5 or 6 weeks, I crossed the English Channel and I landed in Le Havre, France. I traveled from there by train and truck day and night. I arrived in Belgium at a replacement depot. My stay there wasn't long, but was miserable in many ways. I was assigned as a rifleman to Company L, 331st Infantry Regiment, 83rd Infantry Division. Before I knew it, I was in combat and in a foxhole in the Battle of the Bulge. After several days, we were suddenly awakened on the morning of December 16th and were told that enemy patrols were seen crossing the river and coming towards us. Everyone hurried to get additional ammo from the Jeep trailers. The Germans started to attack about noon, and gunfire was getting closer. From our gun position, we could see the enemy advancing. We asked for mortar fire and were told we would have to direct the fire since they could not spare anyone to do it. Even though I had never done it, I gave directions by phone for the target.
This is Sugar 50. Sending you one round, Willie Peter.
The situation was getting worse by the minute. We had been so completely absorbed by our continual firefight that we had failed to see 3 German tanks heading right for our hole. We yelled frantically that tanks were coming, but there was probably nobody there to hear. Our troops were either dead or had retreated. We had no choice but to keep on firing. The enemy was too close and we would have been cut down in an instant had we attempted to run. I was firing the last of that second belt when I felt that my head had been torn from my shoulders. I now know that a bullet had ricocheted off the left side of my gun. It had broken up and smashed into the left side of my face. I found myself in the bottom of the hole, my head in bloodied hands. This had to be the end. My memory from here on is dim. My head was splitting. Aid men picked me up and sent me off to what proved to be 6 hospitals in 2.5 months, and full recovery. I soon realized that no training could have prepared me for the experience to come. The first dead bodies, GIs, Germans, your foxhole buddies, wounded, killed, the staring eyes and open mouths of the dead, the bitter cold, the crying, screaming, everything remains with me till this day. For me, the Battle of the Bulge was horrible. I cannot get it out of my mind. I still find it difficult to forget and talk about some of my terrible experiences. The Rhineland and Central Europe campaign was just as bad for me. For some of us who were lucky to escape physical injuries, we're still tormented by our memories. Many times I felt I would never survive to see my loved ones back home again. I've always wondered what miracle, what twist of fate allowed me to survive in the face of such odds when so many others died. Best regards, Vincent.